This is a segment where we take a look at a board game based on an IP, and I tell you if the IP and the mechanisms work together. Today we're looking at Blue's Clues, Find the Clues. And let's take a look and see how it works. We'll come back and I'll tell you if the IP and the mechanisms match. The first thing you're going to do on a turn is you're going to flip over one of these clue tiles. This is going to give you the first clue. Each one is going to be a different room in the house. Then whatever room card you turn over, you're going to turn over a color of handy dandy notebook card. In this case, you have bubbles. We have bathroom and bubbles. Then you're going to look here on your board, on your player board, and find out where you can find a bathtub and bubbles. So the bathtub, bubbles, maybe that's where it would be at, and you would look in that area. Then you can look at the board here, and you can try to figure out, well, here's bubbles and the bowl. So there's the bowl, there's a bubble. You can see that. So there's a car. What would that be? That might be to clean the car. So, is it bath time? Is that what you're looking for? No. Is it a car wash? Yes. And then if you're correct, you'll be able to keep this for your point that you'll need later on in the game to win. Now, I think it was really hard for a 3-year-old to be able to deduce that all together and put it together, but that's kind of what you're doing here. Whoever's able to collect the most of these spirals, once all of them have been chosen, is the winner of the game. This is a rare feat, so the IP actually fits the mechanisms pretty well. On Blue's Clues, you're looking for clues. This one, you're giving clues, and you find the clues, and you have to kind of figure out the mystery of what's going on, which usually comes from what happened from the clues, right? And this is all in this game. Yet, the game is very hard for younger players. They recommend this at 4 years of age. And I think kids who are fans of Blue's Clues probably starts about 1.5, 2 years old to be watching Blue's Clues up a little bit, but there is a point where a kid will outgrow it. I think this game is hard for those. I think it works better cooperatively. There are no rules. It's a competitive game. I think it works better like that. The IP absolutely matches what you're doing in the game. I just think it's a little too hard for little kids. For that, I have to say it accomplishes its goals, but it ended up being a bust for us. So Blue's Clues, Find the Clues, miss.